day, everyone. Welcome to the second day of the North American Carbon World Conference. I'm Craig Ebert, president of the Climate Action Reserve. I hope everyone had a fabulous first day. We're going to kick off today's fabulous program with the honor of introducing the minister, Benoit Charette from Quebec. Benoit is Quebec's Minister of the Environment and the Fight Against Climate Change, a position he has held since January of 2019. And although I'm sure that position keeps him beyond busy, he also serves as the minister responsible for the Laval region, as well as the minister responsible for the fight against racism. Throughout his illustrious career, he's had the opportunity to serve in a number of important previous positions in the National Assembly of Quebec, including as executive director of the cabinets of the Whip and of the Second Opposition Group leader from 2012 to 2014. Prior to his appointment to the Council of Ministers, he chaired the Committee on Institutions. He was also a member of the Committee on the National Assembly and the Committee on Culture and Education. We're not leading in the fight against climate change. Minister Charette enjoys time with his 3 children. Minister Charette, thank you for speaking with us today. It is over to you.
Craig, and I would like to thank also Action Reserve and its partner organizations for giving me an opportunity to address issues and challenges that are extremely important to Quebec, namely fighting climate change via carbon markets, climate policies, and innovative clean technology solutions. Despite the difficult situation that persists in most parts of the world, including North America, I must tell you that I sense an unstoppable wave of renewal and optimism on the rise. Never before have we seen so many announcements of public and private investments in renewable energy, zero-emission vehicles, artificial intelligence, and green technologies on all continents. The most recent one, of course, is from the USA with President Biden. The Biden's administration Build Back Better plan, of which climate change is a top priority. But let's not forget the European Union's Green Deal, which is currently being implemented, not to mention the leadership that China has demonstrated in terms of electric mobility. Quebec is also aligned with this international green economic recovery and climate transition movement. Last fall, we announced investments totaling more than $14 billion in new electrified public transit projects and more than $6 billion additional dollars to electrify Quebec's entire economy over the next 5 years. These investments are essential if we are to meet our 37.5% below 1990 reduction targets by 2030. We also recently made a public commitment to aim for carbon neutrality by 2050. Our 2 strategic pillars for achieving these goals are our carbon market and our plan for a green economy. Our carbon market has played a key role in our economy since its inception in 2013 and linkage with California's market in 2014, and it will continue to do so over the coming decade. Our mechanism is continually optimized to accelerate the transition of industries to a greener economy while maintaining their competitiveness, but on the lookout for some new features that are coming in the next few months. One of them is a fresh concept regarding the free allocation of emissions allowances for the 2024-2030 period. This idea is to introduce free emission allowance allocations more quickly and put the associated revenue toward financing concrete GHG reduction project in businesses covered by the system. We are also working on new offset credit protocols, including one for forests, which should be made public by this summer. This new protocol sets out a very innovative and rigorous approach for companies operating in the sector. As the saying goes, stay tuned. Our carbon market enables us to send a price signal to the economy, but also to develop sectors that are strategic for Quebec's future, primarily clean technologies, energy efficiency, and transportation electrification. In fact, as an example, several Quebec companies that carry out the business activities in California have been able to benefit from the reinvestment of revenue from the Quebec carbon market into Quebec's economy. Companies that come to mind in this regard are Ad Energy, Efenco, Nordresa, and Lion Electric in the electromobility sector, and Rakam in the solar energy field. Our carbon market operates in tandem with several complementary policies, including our new 2030 plan for green economy, which our government unveiled in late 2020. The plan provides for measures to accelerate the electrification of the economy, energy efficiency, and sustainable resource management. It also aims to support industries and businesses in developing new sectors, creating jobs of the future, bolstering competitiveness, and adapting to the impacts of climate change. Over the next 5 years, a significant portion of investment will go toward reducing emissions stemming from modes of transportation. The plan's 21-26 implementation plan provides for more than 3.6 billion for the transportation sector alone, one-third of which will be used to electrify light vehicles. Since we import all the hydrocarbons we consume, the electrification of our transportation sector through locally produced renewable energy is very beneficial and particularly strategic. To that end, Quebec introduced financial incentives over 10 years ago to increase the number of zero-emission vehicles, as well as several programs that support intermodality in transportation, including maritime, air, and rail transport. Combined with a set of other policies, such as the introduction of a ZEV mandate in 2017, this has enabled Quebec to archive very concrete results. For example, the number of electric vehicles has increased by 70% over the past 5 years, and by 318 since the introduction of the ZEV mandate in 2017. 45% of all electric vehicles on Canadian roads are in Quebec, which represent 20% of the Canadian population. In addition, we already have Canada's largest charging network, and it is continuing to expand at a record speed. The electromobility industry is also quite active in Quebec. Many of Quebec's flagship companies are already leaders in their respective fields of expertise and contribute to the development of the electric mobility industry, both in Quebec and internationally. For example, Quebec has developed a large industrial cluster in the manufacturing, marketing, and installation of public and private charging stations, light electric vehicle components, and heavy electric vehicles. Quebec is also witnessing the emergence of a new industrial sector for the manufacturing here in North America of electric vehicles batteries. The sector is supported by ambitious government policies and ranges from developing our minerals to manufacturing and recycling batteries. With all these advantages, Quebec is already capturing the interest of foreign companies in the electric transportation sector. Last January, Amazon committed to acquiring up to 2,500 electric trucks produced by one of Quebec's flagship electromobility companies, the Lion Electric Company. We want, of course, to pursue the development of such partnership in this sector with American and international partners. We will also allocate a larger part of our budget to electrifying industries and building and making them more efficient, another key element of our plan. Company will financially supported in their energy efficiency and energy conversions effort and in optimizing their processes. We likewise support innovation in bioenergy. By the fall of 2021, we will have developed Quebec's first green hydrogen and bioenergy strategy. Let's not forget that the hydrogen produced in Quebec will be green because it will be produced by water electrolysis using renewable hydroelectricity that will make it highly attractive. Like the response to worldwide environmental challenges, the global economic recovery requires stronger international cooperation. This approach is essential to realizing the potential for job creation, revenue, and growth in the green sectors. Quebec wants to collaborate with its partner in this regard, and many opportunities exist. North America is an integrated economy market that makes our economies more innovative and competitive across all production lines. The new Canada-US-Mexico agreements offers us a unique opportunity to expand our green economy business relations and build forward-thinking, sustainable partnerships. Our 9 government offices in the United States, which include 2 in California, are very active locally. So please don't hesitate to contact them to discuss collaboration opportunities that could be developed with Quebec. Working together to produce green, sustainable products means contributing to the improvement of the quality of life for everyone on the North American continent. One final very clear way for all of us to collaborate on climate action is through large and effective carbon markets. That is why we have extended an invitation to all Canadian provinces and US states to join the cap and trade system we share with California. It is both robust and proven and could very easily serve as the basis for the future North American carbon market. In these uncertain times, it is vital to uphold our environmental commitments and maintain public support. The health crisis we're experiencing and the economic recovery provide an exceptional opportunity to implement environmentally friendly economic strategies and investments in public and private organizations, which should benefit everyone. It is equally crucial for governments around the world to continue to work together. The Paris Agreement is important, and its implementation involves the direct transfer of knowledge and resources. Quebec will therefore continue to participate actively in international forums such as the International Carbon Action Partnership and the carbon pricing in the Americas, among others. We are also very enthusiastic about continuing our collaboration with a number of government partners such as California, Mexico, Chile, and New Zealand, whether it involves sharing our best carbon market practices or reflecting on the best solution that will lead us to carbon neutrality. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister Charette. Quebec has been providing leadership on the climate front for a long time, and your comments highlight how Quebec's going to continue that leadership role for many years to come. Embracing a green energy economy in the 21st century is a key for all of us, and all the steps that you've enumerated that Quebec is taking demonstrates that you continue to ambitiously embrace a cleaner future. So on behalf of the Climate Action Reserve and all of us in attendance at the conference, thank you very much for your comments.
Thank you for your question, because my pronunciation is in English is not always tuned, but it was a great pleasure to be with you this afternoon.
It's perfect.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great afternoon.
You too.